Ernie here from Miami Food Family. Thank you for tuning into our channel. Today, Bistec Empanizado, deep fried breaded steak. Bistec Empanizado, or Schnitzel in Germany, or escalope in France. They have it in every country. What do we need for Bistec Empanizado? Well, you need thinly cut beef, top round, that is the traditional version, although you can use thin pork, fish, veal, anything you'd like really, chicken. I need flour, I need eggs, I need seasoning. The first thing we're gonna do is take our thin cut meat and put it in some marinade while we get the other ingredients ready to go. Top these in here. What is mojo? Caribbean favorite. It's orange, it's grapefruit, it's garlic, it's a bunch of spices. It's a staple in our culture. Now we're gonna mix the meat together for a little bit. You can also add salt and pepper. Not necessary, because this has plenty of seasoning already. Would you like to take a peek? Let's get the rest of our ingredients ready to go. Bowl for some eggs. Ready? Okay. Beat the egg. Next, we need a plate for flour and breading. A little bit at a time, not too much. Shake it up a little bit here. The next one here. For the breading, you can use leftover chips. One of our favorites is the Tostito lime flavor. I've used salt and vinegar chips, I've used bingo crackers. You can use anything in your pantry really. This is traditional Italian seasoned breading. You might want to add a little extra salt, a little extra coloring to it to give it a little extra flavor. So we have our egg, our flour, our breading. Let's bring the steaks in. Now, take your steak, pat it down. Why do we flour the steak? It helps bind the egg to it. I also recommend an apron. Now we're gonna move on to the egg and breading. You wanna see how fast I can clean this? All right, let's get to breading. Seasoned chips are the best. If you get Italian breadcrumbs, make sure that you add some extra seasoning to it. So we're gonna get the steak, we're gonna dip it in the egg, and then we're gonna pass it on to the breadcrumbs. Let's move this so you guys get a nice shot of what it is that I'm doing. Now I need another plate so I can put this on. If only I had an assistant to grab the plate. Thank you. Now I just realized that I said you can add seasoning, or you should add seasoning, and you should to these. And I forgot to do that myself. So this steak right here is gonna be a little bland. I'm gonna make sure to get a little extra seasoning for the rest of this. So I'm just getting a little traditional adobo blend that has all our favorite things in it. Pepper, garlic, onion, thank you. So make sure to use your favorite spices on your breadcrumbs. Next, let's get this here. Let's move that out of the way so my camera person is happy. Now, when you have your Bistec Empanizado, you can serve it with whatever you want. Usually our grandparents would have rice and beans, maybe some maduros. Since they're already frying steak, they may go ahead and fry some plantains or something else too. You can always do yuca frita, maybe crack an egg over some white rice, you know. I even stick this in between two pieces of bread. Or you could cook it and just walk around with it. Works as an appetizer, works as a main course. Ah, how beautiful. Can you see that? It's a blanket of steak. Who wants to fry these with me? Now we're gonna lay this in a thin layer of vegetable oil, just covering the bottom at medium heat. I love that sound. I had to make sure to perfect this recipe because Gina was a picky eater growing up, and her mother basically made her vite empanizado every day. Use a tongue, because these are expensive pans. You don't want to use a fork and ruin it. And you only want to cook this for maybe a minute on each side, so you get a nice little golden crust. It's almost just like a fish. Restaurants will use some raw onions just for plating purposes. I don't mind pairing it with a little bit of onion, but more than anything, I think lemon, lime go great with this. Now let's get this puppy out. Now, sabroso maduros to take advantage of the oil. Careful when you use frozen maduros because water and oil do not mix. In my opinion, these are the best maduros in the market. If anything, not only for the freshness and the quality of the product, but because of the packaging they use, it has like an anti-freeze layer so the maduros do not get freezer burn, unlike other packages that come out frozen and stuck together. For those that do not know, these are sweet plantains, the later stages of the plantain banana, when it's nice and black. Now that we have our beautiful vite empanizado ready in the shape of a heart, because we love vite empanizado, I'm gonna make a side dish, classic Cuban side dish, an ensalada de tomate, tomato salad. We, or Cubans I guess, don't eat a lot of vegetables. Usually what we have on the side is a fruit, tomato, avocado, plantain, banana. So we are gonna do an ensalada de tomate. What is an ensalada de tomate? Really, it's sliced tomatoes with oil. We say salad and there's not even a green in it. If you want to get really fancy, you could add some avocado in here and mix it up, tomato and avocado salad. Now, rule of thumb is it takes 3 ingredients to have a salad. In this case, tomato, oil, salt. Ta-da! Let's plate this up. Some people use onions as well. You can get creative however you'd like with this tomato salad. Where's my oil? Aha! Before I drizzle the oil, I'm going to salt it first with my pink Himalayan salt. If you want to impress your guests, throw a little parsley on it. I know I have blown your mind. Ensalada de tomate. It's a nice balance between the hot, greasy steak and the fresh tomato. Time to feed the kids, and because Gina likes a clean kitchen, ta-da! Here we are, our breaded steak ready to go, accompanied with the tomatoes and the maduros we just made. And no Cuban dish is complete without white rice. If you want to know how to make white rice, please make sure to make a comment below and I will be happy to make Cuban white rice for you in a video soon. Speaking of comments, make sure to drop a comment down below, make sure to drop a like, subscribing would be nice. Anything you do is greatly appreciated, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching us today. Let's take a bite together. I would love to feed you a bite. Let's see. Nice, beautiful piece of steak. Let's get it closer so you can see it. Wait for the camera to focus. Looking good? The camera person, want to take the first bite? Here we go. I can definitely see why Gina wanted to eat only this if she was growing up. Daisy, if you're watching, I challenge you to a Bistec Empanizado competition. A duel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye everyone.